Is that your song?
Not really. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Are we live? Yeah. Oh, we are here. We are here.
Yeah, 'cause I see the views.
Huh?
I see the views.
Okay, yep. Let me go to the chat. Let's get the chat over here. Yeah. Great show. Yeah, we here. We about to get it smacking. No mic muted. Let's go. Oh, y'all tagging people. They tagging people. They getting people to come and watch. I appreciate it. Most definitely appreciate it. I feel like my headphones is just like up there.
No, it's perfect.
Well, yeah, it was just because you got a different sound. Mine was a little bit higher than yours. So, yeah. Taylor's port. You know, she got the port with her.
My favorite drink.
You know what I mean? We was just talking. She said she from the port, so she got to drink the port.
No, this is.
Oh, you went to school
drink.
in the port?
I'm from McKeesport.
Oh, you from McKeesport?
Yeah, this is just my favorite drink.
Oh, okay. That's not a drink.
It's a wine.
It's a wine.
But it's still my drink.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about to. Yeah, we talk about some real stuff, y'all. So we about to get it smacking. You know what I mean? We're gonna be talking about. If y'all seen in the description, we're gonna talk about some fucking young ass adults, man. So. As a matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do that. I'm just like about to get this shit on the road, get it cracking real quick, so we can get it. Got my man in the building. You see him stretching. He's getting ready.
He's tired.
He's getting ready.
I'm a little tired today, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little under the weather today, y'all, but
hey,
we still gonna get it going, y'all.
Yeah, we here.
I've been going through hell and back, but I ain't gonna let hell stop me.
Yeah.
I've been going through shame and a lot of threats and a lot of hardship, a lot of enemies, a lot of dark people, but I ain't gonna let that stop me.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna go live and give y'all a bunch of negativity and argue with people and disrespect women, but I ain't gonna let that stop me. I'm trying to change, I'm trying to evolve, I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to show y'all that as a man I can elevate and that I can really do this. So I ain't gonna get y'all that energy. We gonna get y'all a good show today. We gonna get y'all a good story today.
Yeah.
It's about to go down, y'all.
It's going
comment,
down.
share, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We're gonna give y'all the Tiara Bookert story.
Hey.
We're gonna give y'all the interlude of what happened last week. We're gonna rock this motherfucker.
Hey, this shit's
gonna
get
rock
real.
This motherfucker,
it's
y'all.
Gonna get real.
Yeah,
it's nothing but the podcast, show.
Tune
man,
in.
we getting
Don't
big
get
views.
scared.
We putting Pittsburgh on. This is some shit, man. I'm telling you, Whammo can't touch us. No other podcast in the city can touch us.
We love Whammo.
Maybe Common Conversation, but you know what I mean, my other podcast show. But you know, but we here. We here, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a good show.
We love Breonna Taylor. We support Breonna Taylor. Shout out to her.
Yeah, hey, you know what? They brought some stuff down. Heck shit.
We don't play about Breonna Taylor. We don't play about black queens. We don't play about black people. We don't play about our people on this show. We don't play about our people in this city. We stand up in this city.
Hey.
We ain't weak.
Nah. So make sure y'all share this and get y'all people in here, man. Like I said, like we said, it's gonna be a good show. Yeah. We gonna get a smack. We gonna get the Tiara Bookert story. Hey, yeah, you know, man, it's different. You know what I mean? Because last week some people called us out. Some people called us out and said, hey, like, you know what, we missed some spots in this interview, so we had to bring her back. We had to do it right. But this is nothing but the truth. I'm your host, Token, and we got my man Hugh, Mr. Himself. He can't even do it today. He can't do it today.
I'm under the weather, y'all.
Yeah. I can't do it the way he do it.
I've been thinking about
y'all.
I had a moment today, Thinking about my grandma, I don't even like to bring this stuff up, but
her braids on fleek.
Y'all know I just recently lost somebody, and you know what I'm saying? Every now and again, it just hit me every now and again, so my voice a little rattly, but I'm going to still be turned up. I'm going to still speak for y'all, and we're going to still have a good show. We're going to rock out. I ain't going to let nothing stop me. My grandma would have told me, boy, you better still go on our podcast and do your job. You better still go chase your dream, boy. Don't stop. Don't stop for me. Don't sit around feeling sorry. Keep chasing it. Keep going. Keep getting it. Don't stop. Don't stop till you make it. Even after you make it, don't stop. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. He hit it. Like I said, hey, and we are going to open up the phone lines. We're going to open up the phone lines. Anything that we talk about.
Questions for T Booker, let's go.
Yeah, and we're going to open it up so you can call and give your opinion. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Only thing that we ask is if you keep the shit relevant and on topic. That's what we ask, man. You know what I mean? We ain't going to agree with each other all the time, but keep that shit relevant and on topic. Like, you know what I mean? So, all right, so we're going to get this show started. Let me turn the music off. Hey, yo, this beat is bumping. Shout out to Skinny Boy, man. Shout out to Skinny Boy for the beat.
Yeah, little babe. Yeah, you see me?
Yo,
hate me.
Yo, hey, yeah, like we said, man, this is nothing but the truth, the podcast show where we just, you know what I mean, we give our opinions, we try to keep it 100, we try to tell y'all the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Nothing but it.
Like I said, man, I'm choking. We got my man Hugh Kefner in here, man, my man HK, and we got the wonderful Tiara. Yeah, the legendary. You know what? Mrs. 100 herself, because she was keeping it real last week. Like, you know what I mean? She kept it all the way 100. Like, you know what I mean?
Seen nobody act like that.
She took a lot of comments to the chin. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? But we got Miss Tiara Bookert in the building. Like, you know what I mean?
Let me explain something to y'all, though. We Geminis. Ain't that right, Booker? Yeah. We take a lot of beatings. We take a lot of punches. Look at Tupac. Look at Left Eye. Look at these strong-ass Gemini people that came before us. Look at our ancestors. Look how they beat Jesus down. Whether you believe in it or not, look at the story. They beat Jesus down for preaching the right thing. They beat Jesus down for just being himself. They're going to always beat you down for being yourself. But as soon as you make it somewhere, they're going to ride your wave and say, oh, girl, I love you. As soon as you make it somewhere, they're going to love you, girl. As soon as we get you somewhere, they don't even know all the stuff we got going on behind the scenes. All the people trying to deal with us. All the businesses. Everybody in the world. They don't know what we got going on. As soon as we get there, watch they support you, T. Watch they say, I love you, girl. Watch they gonna want to rock with you, girl. We gonna get you there because you humble and you real and you know how to take that shit. Yeah, I like when I get judged. I like when y'all judge me. Give it all to me. I give you my pain. I give you whatever the fuck I want. I give you whatever. I love it. We here for that. Give it to us. We don't give a fuck. Any questions you got, we could go right now. Let's go.
Yeah, that's on some real shit, like you said, man. Like we here for the bullshit. We here for the comments. Like honestly, it's not no shit. We trying to hold anybody back because last week I had some people hit me up, and last week they felt like I was doing a lot of defending or we was promoting wrecking homes or wrecking families and stuff like that. That's not what we were doing. But when I said no bashing, when we said that live on the show, it wasn't really about like, you know what I mean? Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but people was messaging. If you would see, I can't even show y'all the things, like all these messages coming in my phone that was irrelevant and not on topic or not on any type of point, anything that we discussed. And that's what I'm saying, the bashing, like, you know what I mean? Shit was just going too far. Like, you know what I mean? There was genuine questions and we asked them, honestly. And then some of them was hard. Like, you know what I mean? I asked her a question about her daughter and stuff like that. It wasn't about like, you know what I mean? Some of them questions, like we just got to weed out, but people just, if you just hear the bash and just like rip and stuff like that, nah, keep the phone line open for somebody who really want to ask real questions to get to know her story and stuff like that. Again, you can disagree with everything she say. Honestly, give your opinion. Put the shit in the comments. Like we said, you can message us, hit us up, do whatever you want to do. Like, you know what I mean? But keep the shit relevant and keep it on fucking topic.
Facts.
That's all. That's all we're asking. You can say how you feel. We don't give a fuck about that. Say how you feel. Real shit. All right, so yeah, like, you know what I mean? What's it? Go ahead. Start with the first topic. We're going to start with the first topic, and then her story going to be later.
The first thing that I want to talk about, Pittsburgh, the first topic that I want to address that a lot of black people do, especially a lot of black mothers do. A lot of black women do this. Why do y'all involve kids whenever y'all have a disagreement with each other, you'll say, fuck your kid is ugly, this, and that. 1 minute y'all was friends and you liked the kid, then the next minute you're disrespecting the child because you're mad at the adult. What do the children got to do with what the adult did? I don't agree with that in the black community. It didn't happen to me multiple times in my life, and trust me, once you involve my children in something that we got going on, I can't be your friend no more. And especially if it was something light and I let it go, but you keep allowing it to be disrespect towards my children, I have to let it go. We're adults. We can keep it as adults. But once you involve certain people in my life, including my children, that are not young enough to defend themselves. Kids ain't young enough to defend themselves against grown adults. So grown adults who be looking at kids and trying to find things wrong with children, I find that very wrong in the black community. I find that very wrong amongst black mothers and black women, amongst black people who bring kids into adult situations. If you're arguing with somebody, don't bring their kids up. Don't talk about their kids. Talk about them. There's a lot you can say about somebody without bringing up their children. There's a lot you could do to hurt somebody without bringing up their children. I feel like you're a very weak, insecure person if you got to bring down a kid to bring yourself up. Ain't nobody going to say that. If you gotta bring a kid down to bring yourself up, you are a very weak, insecure person. Very. And you're weak as fuck. And God see that shit. Period, point blank. I don't involve kids. I can have a problem with a nigga. I'll still speak to your kid. I'll see your son. What's up, little bro? Nigga. And I won't bring up a problem that I got going on with the adult. No matter what I'm going through with them, I'll speak to the kids because I'm like that. We can't raise our kids like that. We can't raise our kids to think that kind of shit's cool. We can't raise our kids to go against each other. I hate that shit.
No, that's real shit.
We can't raise our kids to go against each other. That's what the fuck they want.
That's real shit. That's real shit.
Y'all scared of that shit.
This is his topic. You can see, you can hear the pet. No, we do.
We're talking about people's babies.
We do.
My kids come before you. People got to understand I'm a real father, y'all. My kids come before you. I love my kids way more than you. I love my kids more than anybody. Why? Why do I love them more than anybody? Because they love me more than anybody. I don't need no money. I don't need no job. I could be in jail, motherfucker. I was crying in my car earlier about this. I'm not real to tell y'all this. I start thinking about my grandma and my kids, y'all. I start shedding tears and I start shedding tears. I don't cry around nobody. Only do it by myself, motherfucker. My kids is the only people that really, truly love me. I don't need no money, nothing. So when you involve them in one of our situations, I'm going to hate you for that. And I'm going to take that real personal when you involve my children. Period, point blank. And that's how I feel when it comes to that situation. Stop involving kids. That's some sucker ass shit. There's an adult. Listen, everybody has an adult who did something to them that they didn't do nothing back. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Right or wrong? Mm-hmm. Let's be real, Pittsburgh. Everybody has somebody do something in their life where they were not able to get revenge. So if you ain't do nothing to that adult, don't say shit about a kid, motherfucker. Yeah. And I'm going to let y'all go on that.
Yeah,
punk ass motherfuckers.
But that's some real shit. That's some real shit. I'm not going to sit there and say it's only in the black community.
I don't hit women and I don't disrespect kids. I'll let a woman hit me. As any girl I ever been with, I'll let a woman hit me. But I'll fight any man. I won't disrespect a kid or a woman. No, listen, I won't put my hands on a woman. And I won't disrespect the kid. But a grown man, we could go there, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all. Soft ass people. Want to put somebody's kids in that shit. Motherfucker will kill you about their kids. Fuck wrong with y'all.
So look, this what I'll say, man.
I'm sorry for getting that mad, y'all, but listen, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm passionate. I love y'all, though. Somebody got to talk to y'all.
Look, look. This is what I'll say. This shit's not only in the black community.
Sorry,
I feel like it's in all communities. But what we are doing is we're talking about the people in our community. We want better for our community. So it's just like when
I want better for us.
When we speaking on it, we speaking about the shit that we see in our community. So, and I know that's where he's coming from because we had a little discussion before that. Like, you know what I mean? And some of it do be personal because, like, you know what I mean? The shit, like, we all experience that shit.
People be secretly jealous of your kids.
No, people be secretly jealous of children, period.
People be jealous of kids.
Children, period. They always want to wrap kids up and shit. and say keep people's kids is
People
going to
do
be
dirty shit to
little
your kids.
assholes or little hoes or
Yeah.
whatever like that.
Let's go here.
Little
scared of
delinquents, all that shit.
Nothing
like, you
but
know
the
what I mean?
truth.
If you're having a conversation or a beef with a disagreement with an adult,
I don't mean
then
only
you
black.
keep that,
I'm talking to us.
but you keep it between adults.
This show's for us.
Keep that shit between adults, man. Don't bring no fucking kids into that shit. That shit's off limits. That shit's even off limits in jail and shit like that. And I know that shit. And state like a real penitentiary. I mean, I never been there, but I heard motherfuckers like you get fucked up in there. You do something to a kid, any wrongdoing to a kid or nothing.
Nobody plays with children.
You get fucked up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, real rap.
Like, you know what I mean? But that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like we said, it's not just the black community, but we're talking about the community that we're involved in and that we see and we're speaking on. Like, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's happening in other communities just as much as it's happening in ours. But we don't live that everyday life in the white community, so we don't see that. We can't speak on it because we're not a part of that community or that culture. So we speaking on our culture and we want better for our culture and our people. Like, you know what I mean? Just to keep it 100. Like, you know what I mean? So that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so again, like I said, honestly too, like the number's up there. Text your name to 412-339-0922 if you want to give your opinion and give your feedback. Text your name. Don't call. Just text your name. If you call the phone, it will get ignored.
Listen, this gotta be the softest generation I ever seen in my life. I was just talking to one of my friends about this. I'm not turned up. I'm not angry. That topic just gets me a little heated, y'all. But I ain't turned up. I ain't angry. I'm calling. I told y'all. I just got a little heated. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all to death. I talk to y'all on the street. I love y'all to death. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to let my girl Booker talk.
Yeah.
What do you think about these kind of things whenever adults involve kids in anything? What do you think about that topic?
It shouldn't even have to go that far. The kids don't have nothing to do with it, like you said. I mean, there was multiple times when I came at people's kids. I am going to say that because I'm not always innocent. But there was multiple times I came at people's kids, and then I had to think about it. Like, was it really that serious? Did I really have to take it that far?
Yeah, I mean, it's never that serious. I mean, but you even reflecting on that is good. Like reflecting. I mean, I think there's some things that need to go out with that, like apology and shit. Like, and that's a level no one should ever scoop to. Like, you know what I mean? Is it disrespecting somebody's kids? Honestly, like there's some fucking shit. The shit happened to my kids. Some younger kids did some shit to my kids and people my kids' age. I ain't go there and say these little badass mother. Like, you know, I ain't do all that. No, but I'm gonna go talk to your parent. Like, you know what I mean? Let the parent know what's going on. But I don't do all that shit, man, because I don't want nobody disrespecting my kids like that. Like, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of people, man, who just sit there like we don't like. I feel like our generation don't have like we're losing our morals and shit like that.
We are losing.
Like, you know what I mean? We're losing respect for one another and everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, none of us is perfect. But at the same time, like, but I feel like I see this shit a lot more than when I did when I was younger. Maybe if I was younger, I ain't pay attention to it that much. But shit, like this shit be real, man. Half the shit motherfuckers be saying.
They said you got speaking to the mic a little bit too. They can't hear you. Scoot that motherfucker up.
Yeah, you got, yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, didn't you just say don't?
Sorry, but that's my brother back there, and he's cool and he's chilling, and I don't want him disturbed.
All right, yeah, come on, man. Yo, he's wild as hell. Yo,
gang want to hit this blunt.
We said that. I don't know who's calling the phone, but we told you text the line. I'm not answering no phone call. So if you're calling the phone, you're not going to get through because I'm ignoring the fuck out of your phone call. So what's the next question, Hugh? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling so we get to this Bookert story.
Shit, we could go to the Bookert story because they are scared. This generation's so soft. They are scared of me. Calm down. Sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to get turned up like that. I love y'all. Sorry. I just got hated about my children. Because somebody was really disrespecting my children. So, but I can't, there's just certain people that you can't really go there with. So it just makes you angry. But I ain't mean to get you know what I'm saying? I apologize, though.
Yeah. All right. So maybe we'll jump back into it later. So this is what we're going to do too. If you have a question for Miss Booker, just feel free to text us your question, And if you want, you could, like I said, you could text your question and we'll answer the question. Or if you want to, maybe be over the phone and ask your question, and maybe you might have two or something like that. Text us with your name and we'll give you a call. All right. So yeah, so now we're gonna talk about it because, like I said, we had you on last week and I got chewed out by a couple of people, like, you know what I mean, saying that we missed some parts in the interview. I could have been real decent, like, you know what I mean, just to get some understanding to where you come from, because like people were saying negative things about you in the comments, and they also were saying, I mean, some of them comments she deserved, right? But it's also like there was some things like, you know what, people should actually still get to know her story. So what I want to do is first, like, so all right, so where are you from? Where did you grow up at? Where did you hop off the porch?
Can you speak up, sister? We love you, sister. Let's go, T. Booker.
I'm originally from McKeesport, Harrison Village.
Diseaseport. You know I gotta make my joke. You know I gotta make jokes.
Anyways,
I gotta turn it up.
I jumped off the porch.
I love McKeesport. Shout out to y'all. I'm just playing.
I jumped off the porch in Braddock, to be technical, because I used to always be in Braddock, and I used to do everything in Braddock. So, yeah.
What elementary school did you go to?
Centennial in McKeesport.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you grew up. So you said you hopped off the porch in Braddock. So what neighborhood are you claiming? Are you claiming Braddock or McKeesport? Where are you from? When you tell people where you're from, where do you tell them you're from?
Man, I'm from McKeesport.
You're from McKeesport.
Yeah.
But just last week you told me you was from Braddock.
So what?
All right. So you switch up. So you switch up.
Yep.
That's that Gemini shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I feel you.
I am letting her talk. Y'all seen that shit?
Yeah.
I'm doing better, y'all.
So all right. So you from?
I'm shutting up.
So all right. So what?
Leave me alone.
What high school? So you got any siblings or anything like that? So,
No, I'm the only child.
Only child. So you grew up with your
only child explains
so,
a lot.
so you grew up with your. So I'm just talking about like in a house. So you grew up with your cousins.
Mm-hmm.
So you grew up with your cousins. So you wasn't. I mean, like, so did your parents pass away or?
They're around. We just don't get along.
Okay, so you grew up with your cousins.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. So you grew up with your cousins.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna get into this. Damn, we ain't gonna have that much time.
All right. So you grew up with your. I'm just trying to think of some more questions.
Yeah.
So you grew up with your cousins, and so what school did you go to? So what school? Oh, so what high school did you go to?
I went to McKeesport High School, and I graduated from McKeesport.
So you went to McKeesport, and you graduated from McKeesport. So all right. So now McKeesport. Sorry, So on last week on our interview, so you when you were on the show, you talked about
how do girls jump off the porch? They jump off the porch, Fado. Go playing like you're from Pepper's, Fado.
Yeah.
Girls jump off the porch.
No, just saying hop off the porch when you start going out into the neighborhood, wandering off your street and shit. Like, not saying hop off the porch like that, man. But so I mean, but that's on topic though, because last week when you were on the show, you talked about how you. So what age were you when you first? I think you said 14, but what age? So you were 14 when you lost your virginity, and so
in the school parking lot.
In the school parking lot. So how the fuck did that happen? How did that happen?
We was playing a game, and I wanted to try it.
What game
was y'all playing? Yeah, you gotta
explain. Hide and go get it.
Hide and go get it.
My favorite game as a kid. I used to always go get it.
But me playing hide and go get it when I was young, it never really got to the get it part. Like, you know what I mean? We might have kissed or some shit. Like,
no.
As a teenager,
I used to finger a lot and lick my finger.
I wanted to see what it.
I was real nasty.
Was gonna feel like.
I don't give a fuck.
I wanted to bend over, so that's what I did.
What the heck?
So your first time when you lost your virginity was in school.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, you was at the school parking lot.
Yeah.
I can't take this shit, y'all.
So it wasn't during school time.
Come get me.
So it was after
In
school.
the summertime.
It was in the summertime at McKeesport, because you love McKeesport High School so much. You just had to lose your virginity.
This is 1/8 Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So in McKeesport, and then you was just like, oh shit, I just want to see what it's like to be bent over. So the first time when you lost your virginity, you just took that shit from the back.
Yeah. Then my little cousin told on me. I got beat.
So how did your little cousin was there watching?
Yeah, she was there. Like, we was all playing hide and go seek.
Suedo, come get me.
Hide and go get it.
Yeah.
So y'all was all playing hide and go get it, and you was the only one that gave it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I wanted Yeah.
I mean, you wanted it. I mean, I feel you. But I'm just saying because your cousin snitched.
Want in life,
so that means your cousin. Your cousin ain't. So how old was your cousin?
Yes, I licked the finger. Fuck out of here.
I mean, how many years older than her?
She was my little cousin. She was young. She wasn't real young, but she was young.
Younger than you.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's why she opted you out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I got tore up by my grandma.
Oh yeah, you got. Oh, so your grandma whooped that ass.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean. Because you want to be out there playing fast and loose with your life and shit with that V card. Mm-hmm. That shit was gone in McKeesport. So you have like.
So I just start going. I went to Braddock and just start going crazy.
So what's that? Your sophomore, freshman year?
So okay, what age were you when you started to be like real like promiscuous?
16.
16.
Mm-hmm. So that's when she was like, in her height.
I was fucking and sucking at 14 and 15.
You was fucking and sucking at 14 and 16.
Yeah, but I mean,
I was fucking and licking pussy at 14.
I was getting crazy.
So
I got crazy at 16.
So you got crazy. So you stopped. So you just started doing like a lot more. So now this might get a little deep. And so I'm sorry for this, but I feel like I just gotta ask this question because normally when you hear stories like this, and in my line of work, we talk about this type of stuff a lot. And actually, when I was talking to you earlier, the type of thing, the training that I'm doing tomorrow is actually about this. But so when you were growing up and you told me your situation, you really wasn't at home with your parents and stuff like that. You was living with family members. But normally when people have sexual histories like that, sometimes, I won't say normally, sometimes there's a reason why some people start to get into that lifestyle, why they become sexually active a lot earlier, or then when they do become sexually active.
Because I wanted attention from boys.
So it was attention from boys. So there was nothing like, so no one ever touched on you
I could have did it a different way, but I just choose the way I wanted to do it.
Okay. All right. I mean, and that's all fair game. That's all fair game. I don't know what happened. Are we still live on the air? Because it looked like our count went all the way down to 0.
No, bro, we got
okay. All right. So the thing just messed up. All right. So all right. Because I was asking. So you never was touched, fondled, or none of. Okay. No, I'm just trying to make sure because like with sometimes with that stuff that can happen. So
sometimes people just like sex and they be addicted to sex.
I mean, some people. So now at a young age. So was you? Once you got to 16 and you was out there wilding out and bucking out and fucking out and sucking out.
All my life I had to fuck.
Yeah, all that shit you was doing.
All my life I had to fuck.
That was some shit you was doing on your own. Was you doing it for somebody? Was you helping someone make money and doing all that shit? Were you in the?
I mean, I used
the
to
tricking life. And,
I used to do Backpage.
God damn.
But that was for yourself, or was that someone?
No, I did it with a friend. Me and her did it together. We both.
But what I'm saying for yourself is that you're not handing someone like a pimp or somebody some money.
It was for myself.
It was for yourself. Mm-hmm. So you had this. All right. So that's a different thing. So you had the experience with Backpage and shit like that. Yeah. So on Backpage, about how much money?
Says she scared me.
Look,
why does she scare you?
Backpage, like, because
she's a monster.
You don't always have to fuck. Like sometimes they just want your company. Sometimes they just want to be around you. Like it's not always about sex. Okay. People always think you gotta get fucked. It's not always about that.
What was the craziest thing that somebody asked for on Backpage that wasn't like a physical sexual thing?
Piss on her chest.
They wanted you to
Yeah. Okay. She said that. She said piss on her chest.
They got different fetishes.
Like, so what's the second most weird thing, or the second weirdest thing?
I mean, after that, I was really just chilling with older people. Like they just wanted your company. Like just having conversations.
About what situation, Dominique? I'm sorry?
They just wanted like my company for real after that. I really didn't fuck too much. Now my friend, she was getting it in.
She was getting it in?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, your friend ain't being interviewed right now, but I'm just fucking with you. So I guess tell us about someone want to know about one of like your wildest stories, I guess, like your sexual wildest story, like some shit that maybe it went sideways or shit got crazy or shit you might even got scared or was like, oh, I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
I got a couple crazy stories.
All right, so give us the craziest one, the wildest one that you have.
The wildest one. I ain't gonna say their names, but I was chilling with this nigga from Northview.
Oh shit!
We went to the.
Hold up, so you brought up Northview because us two are here. All right, go ahead. Because after the show, we got to find out who the fuck this was.
I'm not going to say his name.
To us after the show. After the
yeah.
show. Okay. All right. Cool.
But we was chilling at the hotel or whatever, like taking smackers, this, that, and the third, drinking. I was smacked down. I fell asleep. So he said he tried to wake me up, but I wouldn't wake up. So he left the hotel. So the next morning when I realized that he left, I text his phone, like, you got 10 minutes to come get me or I'm going to tell your baby mom everything. He came back and got me. He took me to breakfast and I still told her.
And you still snitched. Mm-hmm. So why did you snitch?
Because I feel like he shouldn't even have left me there. He should have stayed. So, well.
You're supposed to keep your end of the deal.
I feel like your stories could get a little bit Booker. You just said you were wild at 16. I feel like that's not a wild story.
Wild, but...
No, we need a wild story. We can't sell our viewers short now. Now, you know what I mean?
You ain't have to call the baby mom, Booker. That was very
you ain't have to. Yeah.
So what? I feel like he shouldn't have left me at the hotel.
I mean, he shouldn't have left you there neither, I guess.
You're right. I guess. It's just, I ain't even gonna lie. I done did super Grammy shit like that, like left people places, all type of shit, and like I wish a motherfucker would try to do some shit like that on me.
Somebody said rat.
I done did all type of little Grammy and shit. Like, goddamn, Booker, you gonna tell?
So all right, so no, we need a real wild story. Give us a wild story.
When I got exposed by doing it to the Rooskies.
The Rooskies.
Yeah. I said it wasn't me, but they seen my face.
So who's the Rooskies?
What the hell is that?
Who's the
Rooskies from Homewood? When I was screaming Rooski, you didn't see that video?
No, I didn't see that.
When I got exposed?
No, I swear to God,
so how did you get it? How the fuck
I did not see that. What the hell is that?
They put it on Facebook, Lil Soul. He put it on Facebook. I didn't think he was going to do it, but yeah, I was fucking forward on. I was screaming Rooski, and I tried to argue with everybody and say it wasn't me, but they seen my face.
And so when it came out, so were you embarrassed?
Why y'all keep saying she's uncomfortable? She's scared. She's this. She's cool. Look, all
right. So hold up.
Y'all so fucking green.
I said,
listen.
Like we talked to her like she's our friend. Like we this ain't like we plan this. Like calm down. What the fuck?
Hold up. Just what hold up. Let me give this disclaimer because my co-host can't say things sometimes in the right manner.
Sorry.
No, but it's not saying it in the right manner. But look,
y'all keep saying
honestly,
she's uncomfortable
the story that we're talking about.
If I was uncomfortable, I wouldn't have came.
Thank you.
So the thing that we're us talking to her honestly was because we didn't get the interview right the last time, and this is stuff that she felt like she wanted to discuss. Actually, she went a lot deeper on our previous show. So anything that we're saying and that we're discussing, like, you know what I mean, she agreed with, gave her consent, because a lot of people need to hear that, gave her consent.
She gave her consent, man. Like
to this interview. But honestly, if you have something to say in the comments, feel free to text us, and you can call and you can give your opinion live on the air, and maybe you can talk to her. Yeah. And you can ask her some questions.
I'll answer all the questions.
Like, you know what I mean? Or you can say whatever, because
listen,
like, so
I don't know who this is. She's going off on me.
All right,
I might got to inbox this girl. We like, what's going on, little shorty?
Nah, it's just like, yeah. Oh, you didn't see the video yet? All right, so you know what I mean. Just watch last week's show if you want. Like, you know what I mean. But we're here to talk about this week. If you have a question for Ms. Booker, like I said, you could text us your question, and we'll ask her live on the air right now. Or you can always call, text us with your name, and then we can give you a call. It's your choice. Make up a story, sis.
Me no play.
So, all right. So let me see. So let me ask you. So you said you were saying Rooski or something like that. You said you were saying. So you got exposed. Mm-hmm. So when that shit happened? So I thought you were so. So you was you embarrassing?
Yeah.
Was you embarrassed?
And it was wild because I didn't think they was going to actually expose me. So that was wild to me.
Okay. All right. I mean, look. That's some. I always wonder, like, when people get exposed, when women get exposed and men get exposed as well, but when people get exposed on social media, like, did you not know you were being recorded?
I knew I was being recorded. I wanted to be recorded, but I didn't think they was going to expose it.
So
I thought they was just going to keep the video for themselves or show their friends or something. I didn't think they.
We're talking about
on
people.
Yeah.
We're talking about people, though.
Yeah,
we're talking about people. Not saying nothing against them, but we're talking about people.
I didn't think they was going to upload it to Facebook.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys out there too who sent a couple dick pics and got mad as hell. Their shit hit it online. Like, you know what I
mean? I'm used to getting exposed, like titty pictures, all that. I'm used.
Titties ain't nothing though.
Listen,
titties ain't nothing.
I'm used to getting exposed. People like us get exposed, Booker, but that's cool. But guess what? I'm used to getting exposed to. But guess what? It don't never break me though. I still get up every day and make money. I still get up every day and just be the same person.
I was real angry because I used to have people walk up to me like, "Oh, you're that girl from the Risky video."
Oh, see, that's different. See, I never got exposed like that, but I always get all type of stuff on the internet about me. It is what it is. It don't make or break me. Don't nobody say nothing to me about it, but I just be laughing at it.
No problem, Stephanie. That's what we're trying to do, man. That's what we're trying to do. I really appreciate you recognizing that.
I am a Gemini. I flip flop to moods. I am so sorry. I love all of y'all. If y'all feel I came out y'all any type of way, my bad, y'all. It ain't nothing like that. Y'all just be saying a little too much weird stuff to me, and I'm like a real honest person. But I be trying to tone my self down for y'all because this is my profession. Yeah. But I'm really
So you said I'll let you sip that port, your favorite drink.
That good TP.
So 16, you got wild and you were going crazy, and this was just
that's a good question.
This was the height of your thing.
That's a good question, Nia. Thank you, Nia.
Go ahead, X. What's the question?
The question is, what are some of your goals in life?
Well, the first one I wanted to work on getting my kids back, but since they're fully adopted, that's not going to work. So what I wanted to do to learn how to drive, to get a better job, and to get out of fast food. To hopefully one day move out of Pittsburgh and just do what I gotta do for my daughter.
So okay, so all right, and so so you said kids, so that's plural. So you don't have.
I don't have 3 of my kids.
So you don't have 3 of your kids. Do you?
I don't get to see them or nothing.
So do you mind sharing how that happened, or what was the story?
It's a long story. That? The girl I made the godmom. We just got into it and. It just went from there.
Okay. Yeah. And then you end up losing all
3 of my kids.
All 3 of your kids. And then but you got a daughter, so you still have your daughter?
Yeah.
So she came after the first 3.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And I do have a son that I'm about to get custody back. The lady, she's working on trying to give me custody back of them.
So, and now this is what I'll say. So just so you know this, and honestly, like I said, I work in this field. So there could be. They've been working on a lot of things, especially when there's some kid when kids are in care and stuff like that. Say, for instance, like stuff don't work out and stuff like that. They will try to re-explore the birth parents. So I don't want you to ever think that all hope. Yeah, no, not even before that. So you get what I'm saying? Different. Yeah, no, because it's not. It doesn't happen that often, but it can possibly happen. Say, for instance, if your kid was in a placement or something like that, and because in our county we're trying to do away with congregate care, and when we say congregate care, we're talking about we talk about placements and stuff like that. So I mean, you probably know about Arborlee and them different places. So we're trying to get youth back with families or to have a family type of structure. So say, for instance, your kids if they're in one of them things, they can explore the way. And there's ways you can go about that if you start making some of them positive, start working on them goals that you got set, and you start checking them off, and you're doing a lot better. But like you said, you got some stuff that you really want to work on, and that's super positive. And honestly, I really hope that you go for your that you achieve all your goals. But what I will say is never give up. Especially on that, especially with your kids and stuff like that, never give up. Because honestly, even with your situation, I don't know how you feel about it, but I mean, this is my second time meeting you, but you always talk about your kids, so I can, from just a little conversation that we had, I could tell you really care and you really love them. So just don't stop doing that. I know the situation suck right now, but just don't stop doing that because it no, don't give up.
What's the other question?
You ready to get into some questions?
Yeah, I was waiting for you.
Okay, I got some questions. We're going to not wrap it up all the way, but I got some questions for T Booker. Some podcast questions. Y'all can help her answer the questions. Y'all can, put y'all input on the questions or whatever. Is y'all ready for my questions?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hold up. Is these for the end questions that you normally say for the end?
Not that, yeah, but
all right. We'll save because we got viewers questions. Because them is the thing that you do at the end.
Questions
yeah.
In.
All right. So no, it's cool. Because them is how we wrap up the show.
So I want
right.
So
So keep them.
I will. I got you.
So a viewer want to know is they like to know where are you going now, and how has your experience shaped you into the person you are today. So like where are you going now? So say for like you said some of your goals. So it's just like where are you so even if where are you going, but where are you trying to go like as far as like in life? I'm trying to like you know what I mean? And stuff like that.
Just find a better job and get out of fast food. And I just want to work on myself. I need to calm down. I mean, I've been chilling for a while, but I'm starting.
I mean, you're in Facebook jail right now, so you're not. So.
But there's been a lot of people trying me. Like,
so when you say work on yourself, explain like working on yourself. Like, so what do that entail? Because like, honestly, like when you set goals, you got to actually have like it can't just be work on myself. Like it got to be some like little things
work
like
on being a better mother for my daughter.
Okay.
There's a lot of things I need to work on. My attitude, my smart mouth.
The same with me. I got a lot I got to work on. Okay. None of us perfect. We all got a lot we got to work on. I'm far from perfect. Mm-hmm. There's times that I be saying to myself, I only pray to God by myself too. Because I don't never want people to think I'm like begging for attention or nothing like that. I don't cry nothing in front of people. I always pray to God to change my character, make me better, help me see different things, help me look at different things different. I do not want to stay the same forever. I always try to elevate my mind. And believe it or not, I read books. I listen to audio at night. I study other podcasts. There's a lot that I do in life just to educate myself, make myself smarter, and try to change my character. No, I'm not perfect. No, it ain't going to happen overnight. But we all have personal issues, and we all are assholes in some kind of way. We all do things. Yeah. Go ahead, Bookert.
I need to work on like believing that everybody's not my friend. Like I keep thinking people are my friend, but everybody's not my friend.
I always
and we talked about that a couple shows ago about like you know what I mean.
And I just keep thinking people are my friend.
Hold on though, let me say this. Tell me if I'm lying or not, Booker, to let y'all know that I'm a real nigga in real life, and it ain't just on this podcast. We never been friends or nothing, but we didn't have little conversations because you didn't felt shit on my like years ago. Yeah. And we didn't talk in the inbox. Have I always gave you great advice? Have I always tried to lift you up through that inbox?
You never told me nothing wrong.
Never.
Even if I didn't want to hear it, you never.
I always used to see her going through things on the internet. She'll inbox me about certain things. And this is years ago. Used to lift her up, man. Them girls ain't your friends. Stop putting all your business out there. People don't want to do nothing but know your business and talk about you. So don't ever don't judge me till you know me. I do that a lot with black women. I do that a lot behind the scenes.
I'm so quick to think everybody's my friend. Like I just keep thinking everybody's my friend.
So another viewer wanted to know. So are you open to actually going to therapy to work out some of your issues?
I was going to therapy at one time. And it just didn't work because I got anger issues, and I was getting mad at some of the questions they was asking me.
So was it how many appointments did you do? How many therapy appointments did you do before you quit? Was it just one?
Like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. So okay, because I know
I do want to go back.
Okay.
Because I feel like I can do it this time and get all the way through it.
Okay, that's cool. And so honestly, and so they do have some cool places, and I could talk to you after this and let you know some places that you can go to. And now, like they got even therapy to where you ain't even got to go in. You could be at home and just do the therapy thing over the phone. Like, you know what I mean? And like a Skype call and stuff like that, or a Zoom call.
Yeah, so I got like a lot of anger built inside of me.
I mean, so a lot of us do, but it comes from our story and the things that we have that we go through. Well, because they want to hear from her.
No, I mean, I'm letting her talk.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking with you, bro.
They are fucking crazy.
So all right. So the first thing someone just reached out and said, they said this really isn't a question, but regardless, everyone has a past. I'm proud of you, boo. Never give up, boo. That was the thing. But it said, and then they have a question, and they said, after you got exposed, how did you grow from it, or how did you let that go?
I didn't let it go because I kept doing it and I kept getting exposed. It wasn't with them, but I got exposed by multiple niggas. Like when I should have just stopped it at the first time I got exposed, I should have just stopped it right then and there.
Okay. Yeah. That's not a real question. All right, so yeah, someone else tried to call, but like I said, if you have a question, if you want to call and give your opinion, feel free to just text us. You can throw them in the chat, but if you text, it's probably better. If you could text real quick and then you could jump back in the thing, because the comments, they come past the thing and they're going so fast we can't really.
No, I definitely like somebody's comment right here. She said, "I support Black mental health.
Yeah,
baby steps are better than no steps." Yeah. Black people got a lot of mental health issues, and we don't take mental health serious. A lot of us got PTSD, especially Black men. You wake up as a Black man, you don't know, man, you could die that day. You know what I'm saying? But you could get pulled over, get killed. Like, it's a lot of us have certain mental health issues as in the Black community we might not even know that we got mental health issues, but we actually do, and that affects a lot of things that go on in our community. It definitely.
Morgan, I see your comment.
I know about that.
So and honestly,
therapy does help.
And honestly, what's so crazy, Hugh? I actually am a trainer for youth mental health first aid. Okay. About to be training adult mental health first aid. Okay. So I do this, and I grew up with mental health. I have adult mental health now. I mean, I have a mental health as an adult now, and a lot of things. I mean, I got new diagnosis when my brother died in 2016, but and I don't mind sharing. Like, you know what I mean? I suffer from anxiety. I got depression. And I got adult ADHD. I'm not really a still person. Sometimes, like, people are like, oh, but you can sit here and do a show because my mind is moving. Mm-hmm. So it helps keep me calm. Like, you know what I mean? So will keep me still a little bit. But if you see, I'm always moving and looking at something, and or my eyes is moving at something. So honestly, therapy is good. And a lot of us in the Black community, we need to learn. We need to utilize that a little bit more. But Morgan had something. It wasn't really a question, but she had a statement. But I had asked a question. I guess I'm putting it in a form of a question. So, do you think you having sex now and your sexual activities is a way to cope with a lot of the stuff that you got going on in your life?
Like, what about being with, like,
just having sex, like, you know what I mean, being with a dude.
I mean, every nigga I chill with, I don't always do it to them. Like, I don't.
So, but maybe, like, so I mean, but so always chilling with somebody can be
a lot
because you're afraid of being alone, or, like, you get what I'm saying? So, or do you just have sex just to have sex? It's not really the deal.
I have sex because it's fun, and sometimes I enjoy it and I like it.
Okay.
Am I allowed to talk now, y'all?
Go ask the question.
No, I'm just talking about these people. I'm sorry.
Y'all ask the question. I think where they get you at is weird, because you'll be like, hey, yo, let me tell you about what happened to me. And then you're asking her question. That's why they're telling you to shut up.
No, all right. So I understand, y'all. But I agree with what you said. I was going to say something like that, too. Like, what's wrong with just liking to have sex and fuck? Because, like, I'm a very sexual person, and, like, whether I'm hurt, mad, angry, sad, broke, up or down, I just like to fucking have sex. Why are y'all scared to admit that? Like,
but there'd be a lot of bitches that's undercover whores and just whores,
I swear to God, and like I be really ready to like put them out there, but I be like, I'm not going to do that because that means nothing, and that doesn't make me no money or no nothing better.
It's crazy how bitches be coming at me and they be whores themselves.
Yeah,
just because y'all didn't get exposed to nobody, y'all be doing it on the low.
Listen, Booker, we be like he's like, you know, he's not out there. I be knowing about these girls, Booker. These girls they can't say nothing about you. Trust me. These girls be doing the same thing.
Some of them can't.
They be chasing the same thing. They be getting played, and there's levels to it. Just because you see somebody bad with more money, you think no, they getting played by a man with way more money. They getting disrespected and treated like shit. By a man, I got way more. It's just levels to certain things. You know what I'm saying, so don't ever think like that. No,
So all right,
that ain't perfect.
We got another comment in here. So, or maybe a statement, but I'm gonna read it. It says it seems like she's remorseful.
I don't like her at all
at this point. And so they ask, is she open to help from another Black woman, not a friend, but actual guidance and understanding? It seems like she's reaching out for help now.
I mean, if I had somebody come to me and say, oh, they're willing to sit down and help me get through what I'm going through, then yeah, I will let them help me.
Okay.
I wouldn't push that away.
All right, so you have your answer right there. I don't know who you are. Text your name, whoever asked that question. Um, that was a good question. So, someone want to know: do you think your current reputation may hinder your success in the future?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get somewhere in life.
No, but do you think the things that you did now, like the things that you're going through now, like your sexual experience, all the stuff that you done, will stop you from like maybe one of your goals or being successful?
No, I don't think it'll stop me. No.
Real boss move. Like, because perseverance is key, man. Like, we can persevere through a lot of things. We're strong. Black people, we're strong people, man. We didn't came from worse. We had to climb out of worse, and we can, as long as we don't give up, you can make it. You can climb, like you can get out of the deepest shit. Like, you know what I mean? As long as you don't give up.
Somebody had a question for you. Do you regret your ways in the past? So, like, do you basically regret the things that you did in your past? And, like, a lot that you did in your past, as far as like the streets and stuff like that. And
and if I could change it, I would. Yeah.
So, if there was one thing you could change about your past, what would it be?
Not being. I mean, I wish I can change. I don't want to be a whore anymore. I do, but I don't.
So you just you want to be able to have the power to give it up and to stop, I guess, being a whore. Your words, not mine. Please, people, don't kill me. I just was quoting what she said.
I need to just stop what I'm doing and just concentrate on me.
So so someone said, so the person said, I'm sorry, you're messaging on another app, and I don't have the numbers don't sync in my phone. But the person who asked that question said they're going to connect with you and reach
fine.
out. And I know this person, so
that's fine.
That's cool. I appreciate you. So like you know what I mean, and this is real stuff, people. Like I said, honestly, you can ask any question that you want to know. Honestly, we wanted to give y'all a chance to get to know her more, and we wanted to get to know her more. Because honestly, like we said, we told her on our last show, she's welcome to come anytime she wanted. Shit, she needs something to do on a Wednesday. Oh shit, let's go. Let me go to Nothing But the Truth and come and sit here and bust it up with these guys or whatever like that. Like you know what I mean?
You know that's that shit, ain't it? Punk motherfuckers, boring ass motherfuckers. I ain't allowed to laugh and make jokes because you boring motherfucker. I'm ready to grind y'all up on my kids.
I know you are. I know you are. I thought you were talking about
I'm not y'all friends. Please keep that in mind.
My aunt, but I see you are. I'm not going to say you. No, that's private. But I'll let her know about that.
Me, Booker.
We got any more questions?
Not cool. Me and Booker cool. I could do what I want. She ain't complaining. Why the fuck is you, ugly motherfucker?
Ain't nobody telling. Ain't no. You said how y'all going to tell her to stop fucking? She's grown as hell. Yeah. Nobody. Hold up. Are you talking to us or are you talking to the people in the comments?
I mean, nobody can tell me to stop fucking because I'm going to do what I want to do.
Tell my sis I'll buy her a toy. So someone said they'll buy you a toy.
I got plenty of them.
Well, maybe you need a bigger one or a longer one or some shit that got 3 dicks.
Hey, what you want, Booker?
Or some shit.
I don't want that toy.
Don't worry about nobody. Yeah.
Definitely buy a toy.
I need to just move out to Pittsburgh and get
the people in the comments. All right. Yeah, you know what I mean? Some people, I mean, look. Hey, Steph, you know what? I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you having our back here. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, again, this is something, like, you know what I mean, we felt like we had to do, and we told her we wanted to do it because we didn't want everyone to see this light or, like, you know what I mean, from last week just bashing her and saying all these different things. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes some people, I mean, again, some of the shit was warranted, but some shit, like, you know what I mean, just getting annoyed.
It was fun last week.
See, she thought it was fun.
I mean, it was coming at my wig, but yeah.
So she came with the braids this week. You know what I mean? No, but for real.
Straight, and they look nice, sis.
Yeah, a lot of people said your braids was on fleek.
Thank you.
A lot of people said your braids was on fleek. Appreciate it. So somebody want us to call.
Nisi said you're a nympho. I'm a nympho. We all nymphos. We like to get it on. So nothing wrong with that.
This person said, Evan, okay. Give me a second. I'm waiting for this to connect. All right.
People be really thinking I'm like their homie on here.
Hello. Give me 1 second. Say, hey, Ebony, you're on Nothing But the Truth podcast. I just want to give a disclaimer real quick. Because you asked us to call you, you are giving us your consent to use your voice on our podcast and our platform that we're talking on. And this is how it'll go. You'll get 3 minutes to say your piece or to ask your questions or whatever like that. But if she reply or whatever like that, then you'll have a chance to respond back, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. You got a question?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Tiara.
Hi.
I wanted to know, have you ever thought about going into business? Like, what about like a sex toy line or like lingerie clothing, like a fetish, like a whole line of that stuff?
If I can get help with that, yeah, I will love
I'm
to do
asking you because I'm an accountant and I can help you with the whole business plan.
that.
So if you come to me, we could create you a business plan. You could come up with like a line of toys, a line of clothing that you want to do, and you can make some money off of this.
That would be good.
Like everything, like you have a testimony that you're going through, and you can strive off of this. Make you some money. We can get you some resources. Go in other directions.
You'll have to inbox me because I can't send you a request because I'm in Facebook jail right now. I can't do nothing on Facebook.
I definitely will. I will leave my information for you.
Okay.
When you get it, reach out to me, and then we can go from there.
And
I think you got a lot of potential.
And you know what? And I want to say thank you. That's awesome that you actually called with that. And
beautiful.
Honestly, if you text us the information, then we'll make sure she gets your information and she can reach out to your name on Facebook or whatever like that. Like I said, and but yeah, we'll make sure she get that too. Like that's like, you know what I mean. And we really appreciate
that's beautiful.
You, like, you know what I mean, doing stuff like that again. Like, you know what I mean. This is what this show is for. Like, you know what I mean. We talk about a lot of different stuff, but honestly, like we're all about this. And again, thanks again.
I
really
appreciate her. I appreciate her courage. Like everything that she's doing right now, I applaud her. So I think that there could be some things in the work that she can benefit from.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to send out my info to you guys, and then you guys can pass it along.
I'll reach
out to you. And we'll go from there.
I'll reach out to you some more if you're not busy.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of
Thank
the
you.
night.
If you need more than 3 minutes, you can have more than 3 minutes, sis. If you need more than 3 minutes, okay.
But no, we can. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay. Thank you for taking my call.
Hey, no problem. We appreciate you.
You too.
All right. Yeah. So you know what? That's some real stuff. But you know what? Honestly, so I didn't like. I thought about that, but I'm like, maybe like that. Like, but that's like. It's kind of playing to a strength or something that you know, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That could be real like awesome. Like that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
I just wanted to say that I really like people that do stuff like that because, believe it or not, as much as y'all fake judge me, the ones that don't know me, for the people that really know me, it's okay to help out. That girl just called and basically she don't even know her and she's willing to lend a hand. Ain't nothing wrong with being that way. Or people was like that back in the day. People down south is that way. I just kind of feel like Pittsburgh is kind of like they'll rather bring you down than to bring you up in some kind of way.
I'm not just
ain't nothing wrong with bringing somebody. No,
that's where we get lost at. No, I'm just saying we do.
I'm talking about our city though.
Yeah,
we kind of bring people down a little bit more than we bring them up. But when y'all go to buy something or do something with a white company, they could get on your nerves 100 times. You could go to McDonald's, could mess your order up 100 times. You still gonna go to McDonald's. You go through something with a black person one time, and they're just the worst people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's this little stuff that I see every day that I gotta bring to light. That they're scared to bring to light. That's why they don't like me, because I speak a little bit too much truth. But back to that was beautiful how somebody just randomly helped. Ain't nothing wrong with randomly helping somebody. I love to see women do that, because a lot of women don't do that. I love to see that.
So this is what I'll say. I don't think, because I think
I love that.
I think helping and supporting is
hating that
thing.
City sure is.
But I think this lady is, and actually what I think she's willing to do is actually take you under her wing and teach you and give you some knowledge. Yeah. She's teaching. She want to teach you so you can be able to do stuff on your own and grow and prosper from the knowledge that she's giving you. Yeah, and again, it will honestly only work if you're receptive to it and if you're open to doing it.
We're going to help her do all that too.
That's awesome. And we appreciate.
We're going to help her with everything.
We got another caller.
We got you, Booker.
Just so you know, honestly, again, like you know what? Honestly, too, for anyone who's calling and stuff like that, we're not again like not saying you can't bash, but if you got questions, just keep it relevant and on topic.
Punk motherfuckers.
I'm about to call this next person.
Thank you, Damon. I don't know if you're saying to me.
About to call this next person. Then we're gonna wrap up. We gotta wrap up.
I gotta ask my questions.
I know. I'm just saying after this.
Oh my goodness. Tired
after this. We're trying to get this caller on here.
Box up 4.
Okay, Diamond sent us the voicemail. I mean, Taylor sent us the voicemail. I'm sorry, I heard him say Diamond. Taylor sent us the voicemail. I don't know what happened. Taylor, I'll try to give you one more call. One more call right back because we about to end this show. I was talking big shit at the beginning. Like, nah, bro, we ain't going past 10 o'clock. I got shit I got to do. Yeah, it's 10:15. It's 10:15. So, all right, let's see. Hello?
Hello.
Is this Taylor?
Yes.
Okay, hey Taylor. So you're on the line with Nothing But the Truth. Just so you know, you text your name, so you get you want us to call you, so you're giving us your consent for your voice to be used on our platform and on our podcast show. Right? You agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And this is how this works. You get 3 minutes to say your piece or ask your questions, and after that, the call will end unless Tiara. Unless Miss Tiara has a question for you, and then you got a chance to reply, but then we'll end the call. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, Tiara.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
What I was going to say is, I feel like you just need an extra push in life. You know, like somebody to help you, coach you, make sure you're going to do you about your business. You know, I've been seeing you on Facebook a lot arguing, but I think you, and that is a better person.
Mm-hmm. And I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
You know, and that's real, and that's what we need. Like honestly, and I'm sorry. Shit, I forgot your name that quick. I'm sorry. Taylor. Yeah, Taylor. And you know what? We had other messages like that that's coming in, and honestly, this I'll say, like, this is what gives me, like, honestly, like, what keeps me having hope in people. You get what I'm saying with people, especially even from last week's show, because I'm pretty sure there's people in here that watched the show last week and this week. It's just like a different response. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a different atmosphere, different energy and shit like that. But there's people who's here like you and the lady Ebony who just called before that, and another person who reached out in the message who was saying, like, you know what I mean, willing to take her and mentor her and give her some guidance and stuff like that. Because honestly, us as people, especially women, because honestly, like us being guys, we can give her some support and try to tell her the right things, but we don't know what it's like because we ain't got pussies. And we ain't got, like, you know what I mean, we only got dicks, and a lot of women think that we're assholes. So we can't really do, I mean, we can give her some advice, but we don't have that experience, you know what I mean, or the knowledge and know what it's like to, like, you know what I mean, because someone telling you that they don't love you no more hits different than someone telling us that they don't love us no more, because we're men. Our emotions sometimes isn't wired like that unless you're me. I'm very emotional, people like to say. But no, but I really, well, everyone knows that you're emotional.
Very. I got flaws. I ain't
no,
perfect.
But we really appreciate that. Like, honestly, like the positivity that's coming out of this interview and stuff like that. Again, like, you know what I mean? Some people are, again, y'all know her story, but you're saying, you know, we're looking past that. We can help you and we can support you and we can give you some guidance. And that's some real shit. I really think that's awesome. And I appreciate it. She said she appreciated it, but I really appreciate it. Just hearing other Black women come out here and just sit there and say that they're willing to support another Black woman.
Right.
Thank you. Well, did you have anything else?
No, that was it.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Thanks for calling. Well, thanks for reaching out. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, and then people are still saying, like, you know what I mean? People are saying, don't just, your story's not over. Like, you know what I mean? You're still writing in a book. Like, you know what I mean? That's just, it may be like you're about to just start on a new chapter. But go ahead, Hugh. Go ahead with these questions so we can wrap this shit up. My underarms are sweating. It's hot as fuck. I forgot to turn the AC on before we started the show, so we in here.
Okay. Couple podcast questions. I know that I like to end the show with some type of trick questions or something like that. I ain't got too much for it because I'm tired of shit.
Sorry. That's someone calling, not really listening to the thing. I said text your name.
Okay. Would you rather spend your last moments with family or do something totally crazy you always wanted to do? Spend your last moments with family or do something totally crazy you always wanted to do?
No, I would rather spend my last moments with my family.
Explain.
I mean, life is too short. Like I don't know. I'd just rather be in the house with them than to go to a bar and turn up.
The question that I asked you,
like you said, I don't know.
I said no. I would say family too.
Yeah.
But I also said, would you rather spend your last moments with your family or do something totally crazy hold on, that you always wanted to do? You always go to the bar, like you have any type of. I'm talking about skydive, go to Egypt, like just anything crazy. Yeah, not go to a bar and turn up.
The Bahamas.
God damn, Booker. Booker, we got to get you out of Pittsburgh.
We got to get her off that Taylor Sport.
We got to get her out. We got to get her out of McKeesport.
Yeah, I don't live in McKeesport. I live in Braddock.
So tell everybody where you live.
I mean, I ain't said the address.
I'm just fucking around, Booker.
All right. So what's the other question? Go ahead.
I have another question for Booker. Podcast question that I seen somewhere. Matter of fact, I seen this on a Breakfast Club, and I'm going to use this question. And I want everybody to all intervene on this question. Even Token, I'm asking him and I'm asking myself. Would you date yourself? Yes or no? Would you date somebody similar to you and similar to having your ways? Could you date somebody like you?
No, because I'm one of a kind. Like, you ain't going to fancy me like me, say no.
No, you got to elaborate on that shit.
You got to elaborate. I mean, would you date yourself?
Yeah. But I wouldn't date. If I was to talk to somebody and I found out they was just like me, then no.
So you wouldn't date yourself?
I will date myself, but I wouldn't date that person. Like if I was
if
I was to meet a boy and
he had the same lifestyle,
I would let him go.
You'll let him go? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you wouldn't date yourself, but you won't change yourself.
I am going to change myself.
She's going to change herself. She's going to change herself.
Now we're asking everybody a question. Token, would you date yourself or would you not?
Honestly, in my honest opinion, so mine is a yeah and no. And it's only because I feel like I can be soft at times and a pushover sometimes. So, and that's one of the things I think is one of my flaws and shit like that. I give people too many chances and shit like that. Or I keep seeing the best in people sometimes. But I also get irritated quickly, but I still will fuck with people even though they irritate the fuck out of me. Mm-hmm. But so some shit like that probably would annoy. I guess I would, because I'll be like, oh no, I can't just leave because we really had this connection. Like, I'll get real emotional with it. Like I said, I'm like one of these guys who really be in touch with their emotions.
Thank you, Chanel. My sis always support. I love you, sister.
Like, you know what I mean? But yeah. Go ahead. Would you date yourself?
Would I date myself? Would Hugh date another Hugh? Hell motherfucking no. I would not date my arrogant. Listen. I would make me somebody that I just mess with on the side a lot. I wouldn't make me like the main other person. I would not make myself the main person. I could not deal with me. That's just me. But people do deal with me. But me personally, no, I would not date myself. I said no. I keep it 100. I don't lie about nothing. No, I would not date myself because I do a lot of weird little things. And there's this shit that I know I wouldn't deal with. That women deal with from me. And when a woman deals with certain things with me, it makes me love her way different. It makes me love you different. I shouldn't put women through certain things, but I do. And once they go through certain things with me, it makes me love them way different. No, I would not date myself. I am an asshole. I run the streets all day. I'm an asshole. But there are days that I will stay in the house with you all day. But I am a busy dude. I'm not just sitting around all day. I'm in the streets doing shit. Women don't like that. Women don't like a lot of shit that I do. But they love...
These comments are crazy,
But they love
man.
a lot of other things that I do.
These comments are crazy.
I make up for shit. Trust me. I make up for a lot. And I spend money. And I buy gifts. I do all that money type shit. All that little love shit, dating, all that shit. But you ain't gonna get it every day, every 5 minutes, because I'm in them streets.
Yo, are you answering the question, or are you giving a fucking dating profile over there?
I'm doing both. I'm a podcast host.
Yeah, motherfucker. Our shit was like 2 minute stops.
Well, let's wrap it up then, y'all. Sorry, y'all. No, the fuck I wouldn't date myself. I ain't shit. It's like, nah, y'all.
No, but that was real. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just playing, y'all.
Nah, but the comments on here is crazy. Hey, you know what?
I love y'all.
Hey, so yeah, man. So this is the end of our show. And honestly, Tiara, Miss Booker, we want to thank you for coming out again and being vulnerable, sharing your story, letting us get to know you a little bit more.
I gotta keep y'all with
like,
some
you know
jokes.
what I mean?
Boring
like the shit, like honestly, like I really appreciate it. You let these people who you don't know, and some of them who probably talked shit on you last week, and who is different this week, or they probably still talking shit this week. But also, you had a lot of people reach out to you. But like, I just want to thank you again, because it takes a very strong person, honestly, to be that open and to say, because some of this shit, if that was me, I probably wouldn't say, but I'd probably start crying on this motherfucker, to be honest. But I really appreciate you, again, coming on here. And like we told you last week, anytime you want to come on our show, you're always welcome. Honestly, you be chilled, laid back, like, you know what I mean? But I just think next time you come, you got to bring Taylor Sport for all of us. But
I don't drink alcohol, y'all.
But yeah, hey, yo, and if you feel like you want to be a guest on our show, feel free to inbox us. Like, you know what I mean? And we can try to have you on here be a guest. And just don't be scared about the shit that we're going to talk about on the show. And if you can, at the end of this show, please rate our show. Let us know how y'all think our show is. Period. Overall, if you watch more than one show, you get 1 star to 5 stars. Honestly, you never know. Next week we could be giving away something, giving away a Nothing But the Truth t-shirt. You never know, man. I'm telling you, we out here. Yeah, nothing but the truth. But hey, I'm your host, Token, and we got my man HK, my co-host, my business partner. HK, my man Hugh Kefner, Mr. Yeah.
Mr. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so we out here. We'll catch y'all next week. Or, you know what I mean? We might do a pop-up show this Saturday. You never know. But if we don't, we'll catch y'all next Wednesday. You know what I mean? Hey, be safe out there. You know what I mean? And justice for Breonna Taylor.
Justice for Breonna Taylor, y'all.
Hey, we out.
Justice for everybody. We love y'all.